Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Thursday, March the 6th, 2025. I'm looking at these 10 new Joytoy Strife figures. These are the Roman Gladiators. Hasta Gladiator. God, I can't pronounce half of these names. Damacharius, maybe Gladiator. Giant Scissors. Secutor Gladiator. Griffin Gladiator. Hoplomachus, maybe Gladiator. Rhetorius Gladiator, Marmilio maybe, Tharex Gladiator, and Scissors again, not a giant scissors. 10 figures came the other day. I do like this line. I think they look great. They're fantasy figures. I like fantasy figures, but they have had some quality control issues. Mine have been okay, but a couple of my friends and fellow collectors have had issues with some breakages in the packaging and whatnot. Okay, very quick look at the boxes because this has got a lot to go through. Looks pretty good, I do like that. But no picture on the back. Next one. Oh, that's very cool. That does remind me of Gladiator, the movie, that sort of helmet there. Again, a picture on the back. Next one. Get a black Gladiator there. Very, very cool. Our next one here, maybe I'll turn this off. I can't really see. Still looks good. Next. Pretty cool. Nice again. These should have the black round bases inside. Very cool. Last three quickly look at. Nice. Nice again. And they appear to be heads, not helmets, not like the boss fight Gladiator accessories. I'll put a link to that in the top right. And last one again, very, very cool. Right, I'm going to boxes, set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. So here is our lineup of 10 Gladiator figures. First impressions, they look amazing. Really, really good. And you can, recreate the the original movie Gladiator with this guy here, who just really is him, pretty much. Or is that the Emperor? No, it looks like him. And then I think this guy looks like the Emperor, maybe. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm not going to separate accessories from the figure because there's so many things to go through. It's going to get confusing, so I'll do them together. Before that, consider joining the Patreon. Link in the top right of the screen now. You're going to see all videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws too. Just had one last month for a triple pack of Joytoy 40k Ultramarines, Primaris, Interceptors. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's have a look from left to right. So figure and then accessories. Here's our first figure. Loving the effect on the look on that sort of chainmail here. Needs inking, but that silver is almost self-inking. Not self-inking, gives a sense of depth, I should say, by itself. Cool looking, and you can see that they've got this shoulder articulation there. His accessories, so he comes with this curved sword and this javelin stroke spear, and they all come with the clear round plastic base. They all come around with this wood effect base, but there's no peg on that. They all come with this little card with a picture of the figure and info in Chinese on the back. I'm not sure if this would be for the figures released in the West, because I'm in China, maybe it's a bit different. Because originally the Warhammer figures came with cards for China only. And they all come with this sort of info about the figure. And they all come with, except for one, they all come with left and right fist and left and right open hand. Then our figure that doesn't is this one. He comes with one open hand, one fist, because he's slightly different. We'll look at that a bit later. Okay, next one. Cool looking again. When it comes to articulation, I'll only show him one, it's going to be the same and all. He comes with this Roman sort of javelin spear and this mini sort of shield here. Again, very cool. Next, similar helmet, not quite the same. Do like the look of that. Looks good again. I think these all look fantastic. He comes with a far more classic sort of Roman style shield and sword. Next one of the 3 black ones. Skin tone is pretty good. It actually looks better with a flash on, because it gives some highlights. Great looking armor again. Oh, he's got hooks in his back. So he comes with 2 accessories. So he comes with this net, which I guess you could hook on his back. Like that. And this awesome, almost stereotypical gladiator sort of trident weapon. Which looks really, really good. Shame the net's not a soft goods net, you know. Next one is a black one again. Interesting helmet, quite like that. Got that little sort of, it's like almost like a buckler shield on his arm there, which you can take off. You can take off the shoulder pad, the sort of leg things, the forearm things, the waist thing can come off, but the helmet is actually a head, so you can't actually take the head off. His accessories, he comes as, again, great big long sort of spear style thing, and the little sort of dagger. Next one sort of looks like the Emperor from Gladiator with that face mask, if I remember rightly. Again, it's a head, not an actual helmet. All those accessories apart from that can come off. He comes with the same straight sword and with this curved, nice looking curved sword as well for stabbing around armor, shields, etc. Our next one, which is my number 1 favorite one, he is not missing a hand. He comes with this. See what it looks like. Love that sort of helmet. That'd be great for sci-fi as well, you know. Now, he comes with another one for the other side, if you want. And then he comes with attachments. So this sort of classic, I've got an axe, sort of slice moon, crescent moon sort of a blade. He comes with the axe attachment. And he comes with this awesome sort of ball and chain attachment. Like that. And he also comes with a sword, which he can hold. And he, as I said, he only comes with 1 open hand and 1 fist, not 2. You can see why. But I think he's my favourite. Next one, last of the 3 black ones. Very cool. Again, it says all the sort of armor and other clothes stuff can come off. Just the helmet as a head. He comes with the same shield we've seen already, the small one, and this sort of hooked, almost Japanese style looking weapon. The next one is the guy that looks, is the one that looks like Russell Crowe from the original Gladiator movie. I've got his sword in his hands already. Let's get a focus. Very nice looking. So he has his accessories in his hands. And the last one is quite lacking in armor. He comes with the great big shield that we saw earlier, the typical sort of Roman style. It's the same as the other one, I think. Yeah. And this great big long sort of javelin style spear we saw before as well. 10 awesome looking figures with nice accessories. If you're into your fantasy stuff, your Roman stuff, your gladiator stuff. What's that quote? You know, do you like watching movies about gladiators? From Airplane, great movie. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison? Okay, anyway, let's look at articulation. I will use the guy on the side because he will have probably the best, since he is has got less sort of things to impede. So going head down, side to side. I don't like the glossy paint. forwards, backwards, and you can go side to side like that. Shoulders are going to be a bit stiff, so lateral raise well over flat, which is good. Can turn all the way around, and he's got this shoulder roll, which will come in and out. It needs to be slightly bigger, I think, but it is there, which is good. And then the wrist joint, sorry, bicep. If you take that off, you'll be more, but it's hitting 90 with that on. Wrist, you need to line up the joint, and it will move there, and it can turn around. He's got trunk, really good turn. Forwards, backwards, good. Side to side is really good. And he's got a separate waist we can turn. Side to side, forwards, backwards together. Turns great. Forwards with the legs and hips, so you can get a nice sitting position. Backwards, not too far. I was expecting further, if I'm honest. And then sideways is pretty decent. Legs, there will be some impediment from the clothes he's wearing, but sideways is okay. Forwards and backwards, we're better without that, but still it's good enough. This is Sparta. Well, this is Rome. Thigh twist. I should say these guys do have a bicep swivel as well. It's got double kneecap, over 90 degrees, more if you take off, obviously, the shin armor. Then feet, there is no turn, but he has the swivel in and out. Decent tippy toe. And an okay dorsiflexation. Okay, so size, it should be all roughly the same size. Just the bits on the helmet to make them slightly bigger or smaller. Standard Joytoy size, which is now around about 11 cm, give or take. So here we have, this one's about border on 12 cm. The shorter one here is around about 11 and a bit. No, you can't see. Ooh, okay. So looking about 4.5 inches, give or take, slightly more on the ones with more elaborate helmets. Okay, I'm going to come back in a second with a comparison. So I want to make some space. So stay tuned to be back in an instant. Okay, comparison one. Let's use the Joytoy, one of the Joytoy Romans from their Strife, same Strife range. So obviously it's going to compare very favourably. Look very good. Unfortunately, I can't use a Boss Fight Studio Roman because even though I've got a pre-order in for how long ago, nothing's ever happened with that. Did it actually get released? Because I've seen a few people with the not the Joytoy, the Boss Fight Studio Romans. Did they ever get released? Because I've seen some people with them, but I haven't found them here in China at all. Take him out, but I can use a Boss Fight Studio. My Cigar the Survivor. I'm not sure if he fancies his chances against 3 gladiators, mind you. He's been up against worse, and he's always come out alive. So he might have a magical talisman somewhere that's doing that. So compared to a Boss Fight Studio figure, they are more chunky and taller. And now we're going to go for a really fun one, because we're going to compare them. Let's go up a little bit. With another Roman Gladiator. That is a Rhino Man from, is it XES Studio, if I remember rightly. This is a exclusive, but not difficult to get. I've got this online here in China from Taobao. And it's an amazing figure. I'll put a link to the top right. I need to make a bit more space there because this guy is massive. And these guys are like, yeah, we want all 10 of us. We don't want 3 of us to fight this guy. Because I think we will lose. Boom. Yeah. You see? Just faint or pretend you're dead, and hopefully he won't clobber you when you're on the ground. So that's a slightly more fun comparison there. So I've got to say, I do really like these Strife Gladiators. I think they look fantastic. And there's 1 or 2 I might consider getting, doubles of to use for customs in future, especially that new buck body. I'm not sure if they release a blank body like this. I think they were planning on, I can't remember. But I think they're great. Okay, this is all Smash Toys signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Check out the Patreon if you've not done so already. And I'll see you in a video review soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.